Welcome everybody, I'm Joel Silverman. Thank you for joining us today here at Silverman Law Office on the real estate FAQs. So let's get right into it. Why do you need a real estate attorney for handling a real estate transaction? Well, you don't need one, you should have one. And why is that? Well, from our perspective, there's a couple of things happening. Number one, you have a beginning to end process if you've never been through it. We coach clients constantly, whether you're buying a home to buying an agricultural property and you have different issues within that. Maybe you're buying commercial property and you're concerned about environmental questions. We help clients go through the entire process. We also help our clients with the tax aspects. Maybe you're buying a building and you don't know about all the great tax savings there are if you buy a commercial building. Maybe you don't know about opportunity zones. Maybe you don't know about conservation easements. Well, that's what a great real estate attorney is going to do for you, and we've got a great tax team behind you if you give us a call so that we can help you with that real estate transaction. Well, let's get into some taxes here. What are the tax consequences of selling real estate? Well, first of all, you normally have capital gains, right? That's the difference between what you bought your property for and what you sold it for. There are some adjustments that can happen in there. But that gain is then usually treated as capital gain so long as you held the property for greater than a year. Now the great part is capital gains are a preferred tax rate. We love that. That's what we're always shooting for if we're going to pay taxes. We don't want to pay the ordinary income if we can avoid that. So that's what we're shooting for in our real estate tax consequences. You may have some other things that can happen too in there, but that's the majority of it is we're shooting for that long-term capital gain. So let's say you buy a house and you want to make sure that house is protected. Well, under state law, you can do what's called a homestead election. That homestead election is a special little paper that you file with the clerk and recorder's office that lets you claim that house for a special exemption amount. And that amount's different in every state, but it's anywhere from usually $250,000 to $500,000 for the exemption amount. So give us a call. We're happy to help walk you through that. And if you're buying a house, we can help you get that special deed put together. So let's say you buy a piece of property and you don't know it, but there's a cloud on the title. Somehow you miss it. Maybe that's on the title company side. More often than not, you're going to inherit property or buy it in a private deal, not include a title company and get title insurance, and you find that all of a sudden there's a problem with the title on that. Well, that cloud on the title, as we call it, that can be pretty harmful, can be pretty expensive too. But we help clients all the time with it, so we know the process. It's just something we've been through hundreds of times with our clients is dealing with quiet title actions. And that quiet title action is usually how you clear up the title. I've even done a goofy one on a vehicle because back in 2008, when banks went under, we couldn't get the liens cleared on people's vehicles. So we've seen it all, folks. So give us a shout. We'd love to help you out on those quiet title actions. So before I just mentioned about working with a title company. So now the question is, do I need title insurance? So if you're buying real estate, it's imperative you get title insurance. I don't care who you are. When you're the buyer, you want to make sure that you're getting that title insurance. Whether it's the primary policy or you need to get a secondary policy as well, insuring that property. Same goes if you're getting a conservation easement. There's a lot of different ways title insurance can come up, but you want to make sure that title policy covers you and covers everything you need it to cover, right? So we help clients not only get their title policies with the best title companies in Montana, we also help make sure that those title policies are done right for them so that they do have the protection they need. And now the last question here is in our FAQ is, do you need a realtor to sell your property? You don't need a realtor and you don't need an attorney. But should you have them is the question you should be asking yourself. And to me, that answer is yes. A good realtor will help get your property sold for more money. They'll get it sold quicker, and they'll also help make the process more pain-free. Now, we work with realtors all over the state of Montana, in North Dakota, Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, you name it. We cover a large area of Florida. I mean, we help realtors all over the place with our clients. And we love working with realtors because they make our lives easy, just like they make our clients' lives easy. So in the end, as a team, the realtor and the attorney can work together to get you, the client, where you want to be. So I want to thank you today for joining us on this Real Estate FAQ. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm Joel Silverman. Thanks again for joining us at Silverman Law Office. Give us a call so we can help you out today.